Hello. Hey Slam, do you want to do a reading together on Tuesday? I'll message you afterwards and we could... Thank you. All right. Got some viewers here. So let's get going. Got some good books for you today. My librarian came. Also picked up some more myself. So let's get to her. Welcome everybody, Facebook and Instagram Live. So I hope you brought your pieces of paper. Cool, thanks Lambda. We'll do Tuesday. All right, I'll talk to you later on about that for sure. Love the feather. Which one? I got quite a few. They're great feathers. All right, so let's get started with our first book. Our first book is called Just One Goal by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Michael Marchenko. Don't look at that. Okay. Just One Goal. Oh, look at the cute dog with the hockey stick. Gotta love it. Oh, hey, I saw Marilyn on here. I want to say Sierra Mapes in Hay River, Northwest Territories. Who do we know from Hay River? I don't know. All right. A rink, said Kara to her father. A rink on the river would be nice. I wouldn't have to go all the way across town to play hockey. The ice on the river is a mess, said father. It froze all jagged and bumpy. We can't make a rink. A rink, said Kara to her mother. A rink on the river would be nice. I would not have to go all the way across town to play hockey. Too bumpy, said her mother. The river ice is too bumpy to make it into a rink. A rink, said Kara to her sisters. A rink on the river would be nice. I could go right out the back door and down to the river and play on my own rink. Well, we had to go across town to play hockey, said Kara's sisters, and that was good enough for us. So you'll have to go across town just like we did. Okay, said Kara. She got a glass of warm water and a spoon and went across the backyard, down the hill, to the frozen bumpy river. She used the water and the spoon to make a very small hockey rink, a good hockey rink for ants. Ants need to play hockey too, I think. Kara spent the whole next day carrying warm water down to the river. She worked till it was dark, and then the northern lights came out. You guys see the northern lights out there? Where I grew up, the northern lights, they used to dance in the sky so bright, not only green, but purples. Oh, the beautiful colors they would bring, the greens and the purples especially. It was so beautiful. So finally, her rink was big enough for a small dog. Kara's dad came out looking for her and said, "Whoa, a rink! You really made a rink!" "And I'm just a little kid," said Kara. See, look, she's building her own rink. The next day, Kara's dad rented a bulldozer and flattened a lot of the river ice. Then all the neighbors came down and helped. By the time the northern lights came out, there was a real, people-sized rink on the river. A rink, yelled Kara. A real rink on the river. Now we don't have to go all the way across town to play hockey. Kara started skating and did not go to bed at all that night. Ooh, she must have been tired the next day. The next day, Kara put up a sign that said, "River Rats Rink," and lots of kids came to play. But no matter what side Kara was on, her team always lost. Oh no! One game that Kara might have won ended with when a moose went on to the went to sleep on the net. Oh, there's a real Canadian problem right there. Dang moose getting in the way of every game, every good game. Yep. Another game ended when a bear chased everyone off the ice. Woo! Ooh! Growing up in Fort McMurray, I saw my fair share of boys. I mean, boys. Yeah, boys too. But bears. Yes. Never got chased off out of a hockey game. We always played on the street, but I did see a lot of bears growing up. Mostly black bears, not brown like this one. Another game ended when a bunch of teenagers raced through on their snowmobiles. That wasn't very nice. Nice snowmobiles, though. Ha! Been on those, too. And that's why Kara's team did not want to end... Oh, wait. And that is why Kara's team did not want to end in a tied game just because the ice was a little wet. It was Kara's last chance to win the game that year. But suddenly the rink started floating down the river while the rest of the ice crashed and boomed around it. The players did not even notice. Kara's mom noticed. "Ah!" yelled Kara's mom. "Break up!" Oh, we used to go down and watch the river break up. She ran along the river yelling, "Stop, stop, stop!" But the players could not hear her because the ice was making so much noise. Kara's father ran alongside the river yelling, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" But the players couldn't hear him because the ice was making so much noise. Then all the parents ran alongside of the river yelling, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" But the teams just kept playing. "The bridge! The bridge!" yelled Kara's mom. We can catch them at the bridge." Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that even looks like a bridge in Fort McMurray. Holy Moses, does it ever. Any of my Fort McMurray peeps on there, you recognize that bridge right there. Everyone jumped into their cars and drove to the bridge. Then the dads hang from the bridge and the mums hung onto the dads and the moms grabbed their kids as the rink went floating by. But nobody got Kara. She had the puck and was skating very fast towards the goal. Look at her go, look at her go. Kind of looks like Haley Wickenheiser there. Throw in another local talent. Kara's dad ran to his car, got his fishing rod, and cast his hook way, way, way down the river. He caught Kara just as she scored. "We win!" yelled Kara's team, and all the mums and dads fainted. Uh-oh, they all fainted. Then the kids carried their moms and their dads to the restaurant and fed them hot chocolate while Kara planned next year's rink. Too cool. Too cool. Too cool. Oh, I just saw another Fort McMurray friend in there. Hey, Donnie, while you're here, check this out. Does that not look like the bridge goes over the Athabasca River in Fort McMurray? Sure does to me. Haha. Anyways, that book was One Goal, Just One Goal, by Robert Munsch. Next, we're going to move on to a book that my librarian friend just dropped off today. This book is a great one. It's one I haven't read yet. So we're going to go through this one together. And it's called Who Are You? The Kid's Guide to Gender Identity. Fabulous book. Fabulous, fabulous. My sister told me last night how to flip books so they were facing the right way. But I didn't get a chance to do it yet. So after tonight, I'll look into that. So you'll have to deal with the books being the wrong way for one more day. But anyways, The Kid's Guide to Gender Identity. It's a fabulous, fabulous idea. All right, here we go. Who are you? You see the pictures there? There's a note for the grown-ups. So if anybody would like the note for grown-ups, hit me up and I'll post it on in the private messages. This is a story about you. The important thing to remember is that you are the one who knows you best. When babies are born, people ask, is it a boy or a girl? Seems like a silly question nowadays. Babies can't talk, so grown-ups make a guess by looking at their bodies. This is the sex assigned to you at birth, male or female. Sometimes people get this confused with gender, but gender is much more than the body you were born with. As bodies grow into kids, they start to know what they like and don't like. This is your personal expression, what you like, how you dress and act. There are so many ways to express yourself. What you like can change as you grow up, or even from day to day. That's me. Things that I like change from day to day. And I like that. What do you like? Everybody posts their favorite thing that they like. There's some more stuff. Do you like any of those things? How about this, Summer? Do you like this one, Summer? That one's gorgeous. Ooh, I like these wings, too. I could use a pair of those. Kids know a lot about themselves. They know who they are by how they feel inside. This is your identity. Who you feel like inside, who you know yourself to be, this can change as you grow up, or change from day to day. Your gender is just one part of your identity. What makes you, you? My cat's looking at me like I'm strange. Some people say there are only 2 genders, but there are really many genders. I am a boy, girl, both, neither, just me. That's me. Just me. You are who you say you are because you know you best. Don't you forget it. For some people, the grown-ups guessed right about their body and their gender. This is called cisgendered, when someone's identity matches their sex assigned at birth. So everybody, that's cisgendered. So that is what you match if what you're born at birth. All right. And for some people, there are more than just 2 choices. There are just a few words people use: trans, genderqueer, non-binary, gender fluid, transgender, gender neutral, agendered, neutros. I think I said that wrong. Neutra? I don't know. I'm not going to try. Big gender, third gender, two-spirit, and there is even more words that people are using to describe their experience. This is called the gender spectrum. The gender spectrum is very wide. Everybody belongs. There are lots of ways to be a boy. There are lots of ways to be a girl. And there are lots of ways to be a kid. Be who you are. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Back in my day, I was called a tomboy. Yes, this is a good book. I agree, Becky. Yeah, this was from my librarian. So be who you are. And then I also have a guide for grown-ups too, again. So if you want more information, any of you grown-ups out there, hit me up. And, oh wow, there's lots. I can take a picture and send it to you. Perfect. So that is Who You Are. By Brooke Pessin-Whedbee. Illustrated by Naomi Bardoff. Who You Are. And when I post these videos later, the names will be included. Those of you who know, who follow me on YouTube, they will be up there on YouTube to use how many ever times you want, future reference, and the books will be on there with the authors as well. Alright, for the last book, before we head on to our, I don't want to call it a craft, because it's not really a craft, because it's just a piece of paper, or in my case 3. I said you could bring up to 5, but we'll be working on one of them. Then we'll head on to the craft after this book. And some of you have been around and heard me or Slam to read this book before. This is a great book. It's always good. It's good for all ages. And this will be the last book for today. And then I'll be back on Tuesday with more books because I've got a stack now. I'm so excited. A couple of my favorites are in there, like Jack Not Jackie. If you haven't heard that one, I so relate to that one. It's great. Alright, so the next book we're going to read is called... And if Slamda, if you're still here, this is one of Slamda's favorites too. Red, a Crayon Story by Michael Hall. Yeah, and I know that you know this one, Summer and Becky. This is a story about a crayon I know. I wrote it for you. Hey, I'm friends with that crayon. I love this story. That's just the little thing they had at the beginning there. So cute. Okay. Red, a Crayon Story by Michael Hall. As told by me. He was red. Oh, I don't think that's red. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't look like red to me. Whatever. But he wasn't very good at it. Ooh, look at that. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what it is. Oh dear, said Olive down in the corner. See Olive down in the corner there? Perfect. Okay. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. Teacher's the pencil. No, I love this one too, Becky. This is a great book. But he couldn't really. Like this? Oh my, let's try again. See, there's the teacher's red strawberries. And then there's his strawberries. Which, oddly, I am now craving blueberries. His mother thought he needed to mix with the other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice, round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. So yellow and red are going to go out and attempt to draw a big orange. Let's see. But they made it a big greenish one. Oh no. Yuck. Oops. So, what colors do red and yellow make? Green. Green. Oops, that's not going to make an orange, is it? His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for parents' night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice, it's so you. See, there's the grandparents, silver and gray. You know, Shane's got a little bit of silver and gray in his hair. But I love it. Just kidding. So yeah, let's see. What are they going to do? Oh. But it so wasn't. Oh, dear me. Look at that. Look at red. Orange. Green. Teal. They even have teal in here. Gold by Goldie. Purple. Crimson and violet. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly, it says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right? He's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time. He'll catch on. Of course he will. All the crayons are talking. Everybody's got something to say. But he didn't catch on. Green frog, black sheep, brown cow, red... Ack! All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. See the masking tape they put on him? I don't think he's broke. The scissors thought that his label was too tight. One snip should do it. See, he's cutting his... I've had to do that with clothes that have been too tight. Cut them. Oh, boy. I thought he wasn't sharpened enough. Stay still now. See, he's trying to sharpen them in there. But even with all our help and all his hard work, we just couldn't get the hang of it. He, not we, he. Just couldn't get the hang of it. What color should that be? I wonder. One day, he met a new friend. Will you make me a blue ocean for my boat? See the big purple boat? We all have that one friend, that comes in and just makes life better. I can't. I'm red. Will you try? I think his friend sees something that nobody else sees. It's a good friend. So he did. Look at that. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. Why do you think it was easy? I think I know why it was easy. And he didn't stop there. Bluebells, blue jeans, bluebirds, blue whales, blueberries. I'm blue! That moment when we all figure something out, That great feeling. He was blue, and everyone was talking. My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorites. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky, said Scarlet. Wow. And he really was. Oh, look at that. He colored the whole sky. The end. Yay! Yay! See, red was blue all along. Just took a little figuring out. And with his friend's help, he figured it out. So, now, what did I do with my paper? I don't know what I did with my paper. Now we need our paper for our craft. All right. So, in this world of recycling and everything, I think it's very important that we reuse. So I am indeed reusing a piece of paper. Doesn't matter. I can color it. I can do whatever I want with it. But we just need... Oh, which book was that, Jody? Which book did you love? The red one or the Who Are You one? They're all good. Anyways, but yeah. So this one right here, just a plain piece of white paper. Everybody got their paper? Shoot me some hearts if you got some paper, or thumbs up, or I want to see some thumbs and hearts. Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, the red one is a good one. Crayon Story. We read this one quite often. This is one of the rainbow books that come from the library that are in the rainbow section. If anybody's looking for that one, it's a great one. Oh, I see some hearts. Perfect. All right, so take your piece of paper. It's a really, really, really easy thing. This is an homage to my big brother. He would have mounds of different colors of paper, and he would take them, and this is what he would do with them to make his own Air Force. So take your paper. I want you to fold it, take it lengthwise, and I want you to fold it in half lengthwise. All right? Make it as good as you can so that all the edges are perfect. That. Everybody see? It's just in half. That's all I've done is folded it in half. All right. Once everybody's got that done, the next part, I've got to do it right in front of here. Don't know if you can see that, but I will show you. I'm just going to do it here so that I have a table. So the next thing you're going to do is take either corner, doesn't matter, but only one of them, one side. Do it all on the same side, and you're just going to fold that down like that. So you have that. And do that with both sides. So you'll have something that looks like this. Okay? So again, we've just taken our half, folded it. So we have this. Moving right along to the next fold. These are very simple to make, but they are the best way to make them, and I'll explain that when we're done making it. So now you're going to take what you've done. So you had this, and you're going to take it, and you're going to fold it so that it matches with the line. See that? See? So now we've got another fold there. Okay, there. Another fold. You're going to do that with the other side as well. Okay? Some of you might be able to tell what it is already, but it's not quite done yet. We need the last fold in order for it to be its best self. So we've got this so far. I'm sure you all know what it is. Doesn't matter. We still have one more fold. See that? That. So we've gone from this to this. And we have something that looks like this. Okay? Now, last fold. We're going to take our edge and we're going to fold it down the same way so that the line is along the line. Let me do one and I'll show you. So it looks like that. I'm going to do that with both sides. Both sides. Then you have this. See? Now, if you take it and you open it up just the top flap, you have the ultimate jet fighter. Now, like I say, my big brother used to have different colors of paper, and he would make tons of these, and he would line them all up in a row, facing each other, and these are the best, the absolute best flying airplanes you can ever make. They can go for distances. They are great. So again, you can make a few of these. I'm going to make a couple more, and I am going to take them outside, do my social distancing, go in the backyard, and throw them. And the trick to throwing paper airplanes, just a little trick, is that you don't toss them. You just give them a little guidance. You don't have to toss them. You just give them ever so lightly the guidance, and then they can fly. Maybe I will go outside a little later on and take a video of me doing that. Yes. But as for that, there's my airplane. I'm just going to set her down there. Everybody can see my paper airplane sitting on my royal robe. So, next reading with not reading with royalty. Storytime with Shane Onyou by a royal reader. And I'll be joined by another royal reader. Slamda is going to be Tuesday. So Slamda Backdoor and myself will be reading books to you. Hopefully 2 each. So if you tune in on Tuesday, 3 p.m., either Facebook. Actually, I don't know how to do a double feed on Facebook. So Tuesday it will be Slamda and I on Instagram. I will still post on Facebook, but I don't know if you'll be able to see Slamda. I'll see. I might be able to figure that out. Anybody who's got any clues, message me on how to do that, if you can add people that way. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 3 p.m. Storytime with Shane Onyou. Starting next week, I'm going to start on Wednesday and Friday nights. I am going to be doing teen reading. I'm thinking I'm going to start with The Outsiders. I also have some other choices, but yeah, I would like to do some of that. So I'll be doing some teen reading as well. And then I'm also offering private readings for adults. It can be anything from just reading stories to you, or erotic stories. It could be anything. If you just want me to read you the newspaper, I'm more than willing to do that. So yeah, hit me up. Anything you need, I could probably figure out. I'm also willing to help if you can't get out and get groceries or do any of that kind of stuff. I'm more than willing to do that for people as well. So if you want, you can get a hold of me through Instagram, Facebook, or if you have my number, call me that way either. So there's lots of options for you guys. I'm here to help as best I can. These are different times and things are going to look differently, but you know what? We're going to be fine. We're going to come out of it okay, and we will make the world a beautiful place again. Whatever it looks like on the other end of this. So, I'm glad you've all been joining in. Lots more to come. I've got some shows coming up. I'm going to do some performances. I've got some digital shows coming up with other people. So there's lots of stuff coming up. Don't have to feel lonely. And if you're not into watching any of the live feeds, message me. My phone is on 24/7, and I am always willing to listen. So, yeah, I thank you all for joining me today. Hope to see you all on Tuesday. I may have probably another live vehicle session. Right now it seems to be the best place because I can just go goofy in my car and I don't have to worry about disturbing anyone around me. So that's probably the next will be a live car session. Love you too, my big sister. You're awesome. I love you. So yeah, I hope to see you all on Tuesday. If you need anything, please hit me up. If you just need to talk or you just want to say hello, do that too. I'm always around. Love y'all. Peace out. Bye, Summer.